trying to make it.
I am not.
I'll break it bad news.
Oh, space. The heater's gone. I like it cold and hot.
I'm sure no one else in the class would mind if you just pointed at it yourself. No one else.
I love it.
That would be fun. Imagine if we all did it. What? I told her she's on duty yesterday. We did a lot of whatever. She goes, I'm sorry. I said we should all do that.
Just don't answer. Nobody answers.
We'll just all
Turn on
move.
the phone. That's
So right there will be on.
oh, let me do it.
All right, we'll get started in a second out there at TV Land. I don't know how else to address this other than TV Land.
TV Land.
Yeah, right, they might not even know. Zoom Land, TV Land. Nick at night, any Nick at night?
The virtual world.
Any requests? What do we want to do? Some yoga. Yoga.
How about a really hard balance sequence?
Oh, I'm kidding.
Everybody's gonna shoot me. Go ahead.
Jody, you just asked for
really
lots
hard
of balance. How does that sit with all you out there?
I'm down for some balance. Let's do it.
All right,
Hey,
Miss
is that
Shannon.
Shannon?
Yeah, we got let me just see. We got Pete in the house. We got a thumbs up from Margie. And
Everybody showed up. I don't like when I just see a picture. I'm like,
I know.
where are you? Are you really there?
7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
I never put my picture up there. I won't even let them see my
you
face.
won't.
See,
I
look,
noticed
just like
that.
my hand and maybe like my nose. I'll let you see.
At least it's better than just your name, Gale's iPhone. I'm like, well, where are you?
I have,
I want to see you.
yeah, for a couple of years. With my grandmother. She did it 3 times a week the whole time I was growing up.
Well, you can tell we're in the season of Gemini. You can tell that we're very chatty and playful. So let's have a playful class with lots of balance. Yay.
Yes, yes.
Why don't we start on our backs? Sounds good. And if I think there's scrunchies in the bathroom.
Come on.
All right, let's shut this off. There we go. All right. Good rising, everybody. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Why don't we, on our next breath in, say good rising to ourselves and just bring our arms up over our head like we're taking a great big full body stretch here. Yeah, you can kick out through the heels. There you go. Get it out. Maybe even feel free to sigh on your exhale. Let it go. Nice. Tap into that third eye. Where it is that you like to go? Some people like the third eye connection. Some people like to do that little mudra with a couple of your fingers pressed together so you can feel for your heartbeat between your two fingers. The other one is the breath. Just keep coming back with your attention on your breath. Just trying to slow down the fluctuations of the heart. Another one is also a mantra. I play around with a couple of them. And feel free to do the same yourself. Get that breath in there a little bit deeper, yeah. You feel like you're having a hard time getting a full deep breath in? It's your body here, folks. So one thing that you can do is just take your hands. Yeah, that's actually like your fingertips, and you just kind of wiggle them underneath your rib cage, like you're trying to pull your rib cage away from, just kind of up and away. Be careful at the break in your rib cage right there. Don't press into the middle. That's your xiphoid process. You don't want to go pressing too hard on that. But what you do want to do is, you need to see some of the restriction there, because your diaphragm runs all along the bottom of that thing. When you can give a little extra space to that, you feel it open up right through that whole area a little bit wider. You look at some of the yogis who've been practicing for a long time, they have these skinny waists, but their rib cages are huge because they just fill their lungs up so big. Nice. Beautiful rhythm going on here in the studio. If you have not done so already, give yourself an intention for your practice. Oh, and I would like to dedicate, I got a little text from somebody, so out there in TV land as well. Let's dedicate our practice. One of our students' husbands got into a really bad motorcycle accident. Name is Tony, so let's just dedicate our practice to Tony here for a speedy recovery. Okay? And we'll take an exhale here together. And then let's take 3 more breaths at the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And exhale, yes, slowly, just as slowly and deeply, fully. Nice. And again, inhale. Fill it up, let it scrub, and then let it out. All the way. And one more, inhale. Fill it, fill it, fill it. Now take in this 0 point. Now let it go. As much as you can, pull the belly deeply in toward the spine. Knit that lower rib cage together. Beautiful. And let your next inhale hug that right knee in and pick the left leg up and off the mat and kick out through the heel. Maybe even circle around through the ankle, doing you here. Maybe even picking up the head and warming up the neck a little bit. And then go ahead and switch out your legs. Hug it in and kick it out. Circle those ankles. And then go go ahead and hug the right one back on in. And see how tiny you can get here. You grab both elbows and pick up the head. And just a little rock from side to side just to warm that lower back up. Release the head down onto the floor. Release the knees and let the hands find the feet, inside or outside. If you're a little crankier this morning, grab the inside, or maybe you just grab behind the backs of the knees. And let yourself be organic here as well, but do kick and do pull. Pump into that joint. One more. Oh, don't waste that exhale, let it out. Go ahead and release the feet straight on up. Bring the hands palm down like a T and dip the legs over to the right and take a look to the left. And then inhale it up through the center, dip it to the other way and look the other way. Try to let the legs hover. Nice, bring it back on up through the center. Let's dip one more time to each side. Dip to the right. It's a great way to warm up through that lower spine. And then bring it up through the center and over to the other side one more time. Oh. And if you can, slide the legs along the floor till they come down your back, laying on your back with your legs in front of you. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, slowly roll yourself up, body roll. And go ahead and take your forward fold. So the lower back needs a little bit more. And then belly on the thighs. Just kick out from there. There you go, Melissa. Yeah. It's great if you can't reach the feet, and then use your props. A little towel around the feet gives you a little extra length. And remember, if the neck needs the love, bring the hands behind the back of the neck. Take one more breath. Exhale it out. Beautiful. Let's get a little rocking and a rolling going on in here today. So just rock and roll maybe 3 times. Crisscross the feet and come on up into a standing position with those feet crisscrossed. Inhale halfway, and once you get up there, get that length in through the spine. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, unwinding the feet, whatever foot's in the back comes around the front. All right, check in with everything. Exhale, fold, drop the head down. Inhale, halfway, unwinding the feet, the big toes come together, the hands interlace, the opposite pinky goes on the outside. Once again, feel free to bend the knees. And drop the head. You squeeze the palms just a little bit more. One more, inhale. Even reaching the knuckles up and then over, exhale. And release those arms. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Next inhale, unfurls, nice and slow rolling up. Hands keep coming up. Take a look at them as the palms come together. And close your eyes as you bring them to your heart center. Connecting back in your intention. Notice where the body weight is in your feet. I feel like I'm completely on my left side. That feels very, so notice that. Are you on one leg more than the other? Pick up All 10 toes, span them out wide, press them down, internally rotate those thighs, opening up the pelvis. Releasing the hands, dropping the shoulders down as you squeeze them together, lift the heart, tuck the chin, reach up through the crown. Softly open your eyes as you inhale, the arms come up and over, maybe you take a back bend. Exhale brings you into a flat back and a forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, stepping or hopping it back, finding your high plank to your low. Inhale your up dog or your cobra. Dropping to the knees, glomming those hands on and reaching your tailbone back. And coming up onto the fingertips. Shift the hips a little bit from side to side here. And then inhale into a tabletop and bring the left leg back and the right arm forward. That's your inhale. Your exhale brings your elbow and your knee together, rounding it out. The inhale brings you long. The exhale brings you out wide for your awkward airplane. Setting that leg down. Inhaling the right arm up, left arm comes along the side of the left leg. The exhale takes you for that side body stretch. We're going to take another breath, so if you want to change the angle, the inhale brings you up. And the exhale, make sure you're pressing down with that right knee and that right hip bone is going forward. Beautiful, exhale. Bring it on down, the left hand down, left leg back, right arm forward. Reaching behind and finding the top of that left foot. Inhale, grounding. Exhale, kicking and pulling. And go ahead and release it. Drop it down. Inhale into that cow. Exhale, round the spine out. And inhale into neutral. Bring the right leg back and the left arm forward. The exhale brings that elbow and the knee together. Inhale, get long. Exhale, bring it out wide. Can you keep the leg high? And go ahead and set it down. Inhale yourself up. Scan, ground down. Exhale, take that side body stretch. Exhale it out. Right hand comes down, right leg comes back, left arm comes forward. Exhale finds the top of the right foot. Check on your jaw. That was interesting. I caught myself as I was about to clench. So that's the goal. Catch yourself. Exhale, kick. And go ahead and release it. Drop it down. I'm sweating already. How about you? Inhale into that cow. Exhale, round it out. And roll over the toes. Find your down dog and give it a pedal. Right on. Woo! I've been in the studio in a few days. It feels good. Inhale that right leg up. And yawn it open here. Do you circle that leg around? We're going to get into some balance. Get into that hip. Open it up. Maybe make a tiny circle. That's almost harder sometimes. Having that control to go smaller. Take one more breath. Exhale it out. Square the hips off. Curl the knee into the nose. Shift it forward and set the foot down for your dragon. I don't think I can see anybody. Show it, Jody. There we go. Take 3 more. Here we go, 1 more. Oh, I love that idea, stretch. Get it to the side of that hip, so nice. Exhale it out. Coming up onto your hands. Heel toeing that foot in, taking a half monkey. One more. Exhale. Inhale, lean it forward. Let's grab a hold of that ankle and flip over those left toes and lift yourself with control into that standing needle. I know where your blocks are if you're still working with those. Lift that upper body into a warrior 3. Hands can be at your hips. Open the hips up into a half moon. Oh. Bend the right knee, reach back with the left leg, and find a warrior 2. I'm making this completely on the fly, just so you know. Keep a sun warrior from there. Don't lose the bend in that knee. Keep that curl going. Go ahead and straighten that leg. Keep curling back. Straightening that right arm. Heel toeing that left foot in a little closer. Coming back in to your half moon. We're going to reverse out of it. So coming into warrior 3. Letting that upper body drop down to a standing needle for 1 more. Oh, my right butt cheek is burning. Left foot comes down behind the right one. Take that pyramid, so stretch it out. Inhale halfway, both feet come together. The right hand comes under your nose. The right knee can bend, right? So opportunity. Know where your hot spots are when you're doing balance. Mine are in my butt cheeks. And go ahead and switch it out. Now I get the opportunity to stretch into that right side a little more. Exhale, both hands come down. Inhale halfway. Exhale and fold it. Beautiful breath in here. Inhale with a flat spine. Take it up and take it back. Exhale, bring it right back down. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step or hop it back. Take your flow. Add whatever you like. You want to add some push-ups? Feel free. I'll meet you in a down dog. Woo! All right, now we go going on the other side. Inhale that left leg up and yawn it open. Do what you need to do on this side. Try to control a tiny itty bitty circle. Take one more. Beautiful. Exhale it out. Curl that knee in and tap the nose. Round it out. Shift it forward with control. Tap the left elbow and then go ahead. Set the foot down. On your diagonal heel. Oh. Now, as you were standing on that right leg, were you getting any burn in the right side? That's where you want to do the IT band and get the side of the hip. Yeah, really engage your foot. Yeah, nice. Yes. It changes the game when you engage that straight leg foot. It just takes it to another level. Take 3 more. Say that. Every trainer says 2 more reps whenever they forget what you're doing. Oh, 1 more. Oh, say I let go. Come up on the hands. Heel toe it in. All right, get the back of that leg now. Let your head go. One more. Exhale it out. Inhale, lean forward. All right, we know where we're going now. Grab hold of that ankle. And with control, lift yourself up into that standing needle. And if your wiggly toes weird out your eyes, don't look at them. Look a little in front of it. Float that upper body up into your warrior 3. Drishti and breath. Okay, now we're just gonna pivot, into your half moon. Your friends, watchers here. Hip up. Oh, yep, fall out today, who cares? All right, now we bend that left leg, reach back with the right foot, and find your warrior 2. All right, if you can land really easy, so fix them. Get in there. Draw the feet toward one another, not apart from one another. Stay low and take that sun warrior. Try to open up to the side of that rib cage on the left. Straighten the leg, keep it curling back. Straighten the arms once again. Maybe you heel toe that right foot in just for some control. Maybe you drag that big toe, forcing those inner thighs to fire up in your half moon. Take a little peek at your standing foot. Is it sickled in or are the toes straight ahead? Square it off, warrior 3. If your hands are at your hips, squeeze your elbows toward one another and drop your shoulders down. And then just lower that upper body like a teeter-totter. Take that standing needle for 1 breath. Oh, beautiful. And then let that right foot come down behind that left one, taking that pyramid on the other side. Just let it roll right off your back. Inhale halfway, both feet come together. Once again, right hand under your nose, right knee bends if you want to. The top arm can reach up or it can wrap around. Yogi choice. Then go ahead and switch it out. exaggerate that lean so you get a little more stretch. Nice, and go ahead and release both hands to the floor. Inhale halfway. Exhale and fold it. Inhale it all the way up. Take it up and back. Notice the difference now. Exhale, flat back. Forward fold, right back down. Inhale halfway. Exhale. Take your flow, high to low. And some push-up there, Trianga. Find your down dog. And then drop it down to the forearms and take dolphin. And if you're warm enough and you have it in your practice, we didn't say balance for just legs, by the way. So there is a forearm balance here for those of you. And if you're just working on that, I figured give the legs a break, we'll come into the arms. Just start to exactly raise one leg at a time. Right? Worry, come up nice. And you're still working on that. Just bring your feet a little bit closer. Here you go, Erin. Yeah. And you actually, the hardest part after that, try to lift your toes up. Oh, did that take it to another level when you just did that? Beautiful. And the other thing too is you want to reach your tailbone. Yeah, straight up toward the sky. Beautiful. Take two more. And if you can, Erin's got them nice. You want those arms to be as parallel lines as possible. I know it's hard, the shoulders are tight. One more breath. Exhale, go ahead and release it down. We're gonna just take, it's gonna be a quick child pose. So for 3, 2, and one more. Exhale it out. Inhale, roll over the toes, find your down dog. Hopefully you're feeling refreshed after that. Let's get back into the legs. Inhale that right leg up. Exhaling, curling it into the nose. Give it a tap. Inhale it up. Exhale, find the right elbow. And incorporate core into class throughout 2. Drop it down to the wrist. Bring it over to the left one and then up and then back over. That's 5. That's 4. 3, 2. Come on, one more. Now bring it into the middle. Zip up that core. Set your foot down for your crescent lunge. And how about we interlace the hands behind the back? Right, give you that opportunity to stretch those shoulders back out. So start with a little bit of a back bend here. Reach those knuckles down and lift your heart. Maybe even dropping the head back for a moment. And go ahead and release those arms up. Let them float on up into the air. Bring them through your heart. Take a twist. Take a look at your right foot. This is balance too. Pick up your left foot and tap it forward and then back. Forward, back, forward, and back. Take one more breath, work that twist. Beautiful. Bring it back up through your crescent lunge and open it again into that warrior 2. Take that sun warrior once again. Lift and curl. Straighten that leg. Keep reaching. Straightening the arms. Taking it the other way. Taking your triangle. Bring that left arm over your head, shortening your stance if you need to, revisiting that pyramid. Coming a little further forward, revolve triangle. Over there next. Did I say triangle or?
You said it right. I was.
All right, now we're going into the balance as you raise that left leg up, revolve to half moon. Opening it up into your half moon. Now remember, feel free to make these your own. If you want a good stretch, reach back and grab the foot and kick into it if you feel like your quad needs a little bit more of a stretch. All right, squaring it back off into your warrior three once again. And bring your hands to your hips. Make life a little easier for yourself. And bring it on up into a standing staff. And raise the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. You can grab the knee or you can grab the big toe. You can grab the big toe and then you can kick out, go there. And then from there, the leg comes out to the side. The arm goes back. And then ultimately your drishti goes to that right hand. Bringing it back forward. You can make it easier for yourself by holding on to the big toe, or harder by releasing the big toe and letting the right hand find the outside of the left foot. I can't believe I just did that. Woo! And then the drishti goes back to that backhand. One more. Oh my God. And now let's just release that foot down. I don't know about you, but my leg, it's like I can't feel it, but it's also on fire at the same time. So try not to move it. Also feels like it's about a foot lower into the ground the other side. Oh, feel your heartbeat. And tap back in with your intention with that strong heartbeat. I really like the idea of pushing our intentions out there into the world when our heartbeat's nice and strong. We're feeling powerful. Exhale it out, open the eyes. Inhale the arms up, take a little back bend if you like. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling, stepping or hopping back, taking your flow. Adding what you like, and maybe even what you don't like. As you find your down dog and give it a little pedal. Alrighty, other side, inhale the left leg up. Exhale, curls it into the nose, round it out. Inhale it up. Exhaling, finding that left elbow. I'm with you. Dropping it down, bringing it over, up and over. 5, 4, 3. That's 2. Oh, one more. And then go ahead, bring it into the middle. Right, find that. Can you just move the knee without moving your butt? Aye. And then set that foot down. I gotta go back on my cleanse. All right, finding that crescent. Let's interlace the hands once again. I need that little stretch after that. You can bend that right knee if it helps you. Taking a little back bend, getting that stretch in the front right thigh. And then releasing those hands, let them float up. Bring them through your heart. Take your twist to the other side. Look at that left foot. Getting nice and light in the right one. Pick it up and tap the toe. Tap the toe back. Forward, back. Forward. Oh my God, and back. Work that twist. Beautiful. As you exhale and spin yourself out into your warrior two. Sun warrior. Keep that bend. Get a little burn. There you go. Straighten it out from there. Reach back. And straighten those arms. Coming forward and finding your triangle. You got it. Yeah. All right, bring the arm over the body, shorten your stance. Pyramid first, I believe. All right, so get nice and long through that spine and drop the head. Give you the opportunity to really stretch into that left hamstring and butt right here before we stand on it. All right, coming a little more forward first, our revolve triangle. Try to draw the feet once again toward one another. As we tip it forward and let that right leg float on up into the air. Beautiful. Opening it up. Half moon. Squaring it off. Warrior three. And then floating it up, standing staff. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, find the knee or the big toe. Lock and load your dristy. Excellent. I jinxed us. I jinxed us. Eva, get right back up. And then bring it back forward. You can do it. Give it a try. Float that leg and let that other hand grab the outside. Yeah, Jody, right on. Woo, does that burn my booty? Who needs booty class? Oh, one more. Oh, bring it back forward. Oh, and just set it down. Close your eyes and breathe. Some pigeons in our futures. Exhale. Oh, feel your heartbeat here. Open the eyes, feet come together. Inhale the arms up, take that back bend. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, take your flow, high to low. Add some push-ups in there, why not? Find your down dog. Give it a little pedal. You look forward and step or hop into your squat. Ooh. How you doing back there, Mel? You're doing it, you're doing it. Oh, I haven't done a squat in 3 days. Ooh. Just do 5 more here together. Two more. And 1. Nice. And how about a little playtime today? Let's stand on something, our heads, our arms. Let's work some arm balance poses here today. Ooh, we're making the sun come out a little bit, maybe. Oh, nice. If you're doing side crows, beautiful. Try and do the stickier side first. Oh, and for me, it's this side. Yeah, definitely gotta go back on the plank. We got a little extra. Got a little extra around the belly. But every day is a wonderful day to stand on your head. Who knows, maybe things will start to make sense. Living in the upside down. And if you want to add a little core, feel free to do your hiking. Nice, Erin. You had hover. You had it, girl. I think you need the block a little lower. No. I'll show you why. Because it'll let you get your butt over your head higher, so you get more lift. So what you can do in a couple of different ways. You can take 2 blocks, stand on one so your butt's already higher, and put your head on the block. You don't have to do that. You can just, the key is, just get your head on there and see how my butt is already up in the air like that? And then you can get the feet a little bit more. And then you can practice lifting your head. A few more on whatever you're practicing in there in TD land. We have a headstander for the first time, possibly in the making. Oh, did you feel the difference though?
Yeah.
You can feel your core engaged in a different kind of way.
Yeah.
Perfect. Right, everybody's finished. There, yes. And then ultimately try to bring the toes together.
Okay.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Now you got something new to practice. Yay. All right. See where everybody is. Oh, everybody's watching us. Okay. So we'll come back into our squat. Are you okay?
No, I'm looking.
I know. Hey, I've signed into class a few times and just watched y'all. Like, look at him go. I'm gonna make a sandwich. All right, let's just take 3 breaths here together in our spot. It's fun to watch it. All right, 2 more. And 1 more. Oh, exhale it out. Just go ahead and tip yourself forward, let the hands come down. If you need that assist in letting your butt roll up, just cup the elbows. And let yourself, maybe even turn yourself into an upper body swing. Swing forward and back. Maybe from side to side. Go ahead and release those arms. Just rotate the feet in. And you're welcome to grab behind the calves if you want to. If that helps you get a little flatter. Inhaling halfway, rotating those heels in. Okay, you can keep those hands, maybe even interlace the hands behind the elbows, behind those knees. Oh. And then the big toes come together. And now you might be able to grab behind those elbows, behind the knees. Shake your head, yes. And shake it, no. It's okay to say no. You can always say yes at a later date. Go ahead and release those arms and let yourself unfurl nice and smooth. Keep those arms coming up and over the head. Maybe a back bend. Exhale, flat back. Forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant those hands. Take another flow. And we will meet on our knees. Let's do some back bends. So the hands find the lower back. Remember, you can flip your feet over, your toes over so your heels are higher up. And also the thing to remember, come to the inner knees. Maybe if we all have a block. Let's all take a block and put it in between our knees. You're gonna be, I want you guys to feel as surprised as I do at how hard it can be to keep that inner thigh squeeze. Okay, here we go. Inner thigh squeeze and the elbows squeezing together. Press down on that sacrum as well. Get the stretch through the lower back and the belly. Oh, squeeze those knees. I would have dropped my block. 1 more. Beautiful. Inhale it up. And just go ahead and sit down, close your eyes. Feel that flutter in through the heart now. All right, let's keep our eyes closed as we do this second one. And maybe you do pick that block up so it's higher, so you will drop it to the floor if you release it. Squeeze those thighs. Can you press down with the shins too? I notice I have a hard time finding the tops of my feet and the shins sometimes, as well as that squeeze in the inner thighs. Oh, and pull your mula bandha up too. Press down with the shins. Oh, not easy to do and laugh. 1 more. Inhale it up. Ooh, that one was intense. Let's close our eyes here and let's push it through. right, exhale it out. Put a little smile on your face. And let's do round 3. Inhale brings you up. Give yourself a scan. Exhale, go ahead, work it. Start from what's touching the mat, work your way up, and then go right back to the source. Go up. Oh, let's take 3 more here. Keep those inner thighs going. Squeeze those elbows. Oh, lift the heart. Oh, beautiful. Inhale it up. Feel free to come into a child's pose, a rabbit, whatever feels right for you. Those last 2 are woohoo. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work here today, everybody. Take 1 more. Beautiful job. Exhale it out. Come on, back up to those knees. Let's find that down dog and give it a little pedal. Go ahead and pump the legs out here. How about something I haven't done in a while? How about coming on into a split? So inhaling that right leg up, and bringing it on through. For your Vinyasa, my only Sanskrit word. So if you're still working on splits, you split your splits in half. Whoa. It's true, if you don't use it, you do lose it. So if it's been a little while since you've done one and you lost maybe a little bit of your headway, come on down, see where you're at, right? See where your starting point is. And then you fold one leg back, and you take 5 breaths leaning back, and then you take 5 over the front leg. And then you go back, and you try your split again, and you see how much lower you might be. How you doing back there, Mel? All right, so if you're splitting your splits in half, hopefully you're at the second half, or the second half of the first leg. That's a good one too. Vinyasa. Yes, I'm gonna beat you. I knew you were. They can't see it. All right, take 1 more. And then go back into your split. Telling you, stuff works. You might not be all the way down, but if you're lower than when you first started, bam. That's the yoga. All right, come on into the other side. Whatever you need to do to unwind yourself out of that. Get that other side working. All right, so test it out first. And, you know, we're going to have possibly one side that feels a little tighter than the other. So no getting mad at it. No calling it bad. Right? Just some stuck energy. So 10 breaths, however you want to split them up.
Steps that I do in my head just to get,
So how you got there?
yeah, I mean, I could, I just release it.
Just release it.
Yes. Now I know I can't punch it.
Yeah. Right. Okay, 5 more. Yes, beautiful. Work those exhales. You come across something that makes you go, ah, take your breath back, take your power back, and breathe that stuff out. Beautiful. So test your split once again. Ah, I made it down on this side. There you go. Beautiful. So whatever a little unwinding looks like that for you, maybe both legs come forward. Maybe a moment in Baddha Konasana. Actually, why don't we come into Baddha Konasana? Oh, I know 2 Sanskrit words. So soles of the feet come together for those of you who don't know those 2 either. And play with the distance your feet are away from your body. Oh, it just gives me a nice, I really like the stretch it gives me on my lower back better. Yes, it's wonderful. Nice, take 2 more. And 1. Exhale it out. As you come on up, let's do 90 and 90 or whatever most effectively gets your outer hips for you. So whether it's stacking the legs 90 and 90 or stacking the knees. For me, it's stacking my legs. And if neither of those, do one at a time. You know, do pigeon on your back. You know, doing it on your belly isn't working for you. And then you can get the shoulders involved as well. I bring the arms over the head. Three more on this side. One more. Exhale it out. And however you want to make your way from one side to the other. Oh. 5 more breaths here. And pump your intention into some of these breaths here. We have to remind ourselves. Kind of reminds me of like when you go into the store and you forget what you went in there for. Right? We have to remind ourselves and put a little list. So throughout the course of your practice, so you remember throughout the course of your day what your intention was when you started today. And 3 more. Beautiful. 1 more here. Maybe even open up the mouth toward the end and stretch out your jaw and let it go. Give yourself a little scan. Give time for like a minute of something if you want it. Do something else. We didn't do too many spinal twists, I just realized. So maybe you want to take it down to a spinal twist. We do not do any birds and sacrifices here in the studio. We do them at my house. Oh, that was a good one. All right, so hopefully you have a smile still lingering around your face. So let's just collectively take a breath here and just sigh it out. Beautiful. And we'll do a few more. Inhale for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. And again, inhale. Feel it all the way. Exhale. Empty, empty, empty. And one more in. Fill it up and take in the 0 point. There you go. Every last drop.
If you want to know what enlightenment is, it's with you every moment. It's a back and forth, letting go of your attachment to yourself, to outcomes, letting go of the way things are. If I could let go of everything, or I could let go of right or wrong, it would get deeper and deeper. And it was amazing. I could sense the lifetime of judgment against myself. And letting that go. With thoughtless breath, infinite bliss returns, instant I didn't transcend my ego, we became partners, we became teammates.
Awaken to your heart's contentment. One day you will awaken to discover your life is all you wanted and hoped it would be. Oh, you'll not find everything just the way your head said you wanted it. It might not be the way you planned, but you'll awaken to your dream of joy, love, and peace, and your dream of freedom. You'll see beyond the illusions. You'll transcend your old limiting beliefs. You'll wake up and notice that your past is just as it needed to be. You'll see where you are today is good. And you'll notice that you laugh a lot, cry a lot, and smile a lot. You'll look at tomorrow with peace, faith, and hope, knowing that while you cannot control some of what life does, you have possibilities and powers in any circumstance life might bring. The struggle you have lived with for so many years, the struggle in your heart has disappeared. You're secure, at peace with yourself and your place in this world. One day you'll awaken to your heart's contentment. Let that day be today. Thank you all so very much for sharing your energy and your practice with us here at Kula, both virtually and in person. It's always my honor when I have the opportunity to guide a class that in your heart you feel more at peace. And in your mind, it's less racy and at ease. But for me, most importantly, I hope that your spirit feels just a little bit more playful than it did when you first came in through the door, and that energy comes with you through the day. I love you all very much, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Namaste.
Namaste.
Hey, only 2 minutes late. Go me. Well, thank you, everybody out there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Gale. Namaste, everybody.
Thanks, Margie. Hey, Shannon.
Hi, Shannon. Hi, Betsy. Who else is- I miss everybody.
Come back.
Someday soon.
Who's that? Oh, I tell that. Does she? Oh, I think that's why she's not coming.